Yeah, good
Hi,
day,
Ian.
Ian.
Yep, certainly is. Here at the Mount Compass Oval today for the second and last minor round game. It's been overcast here all day. It's just starting to break up a lot because it's in a gully here. There's been low cloud and misty rain coming all through. And it looks like we will get underway here early. It's now 2:20 here, and the players are already in their huddles to come out, and the umpires are out, so we'll be underway pretty soon. For our viewers and listeners out there, there is Mount Compass have won the toss. They will be kicking to the right of screen, or if you're on the radio listening in, down towards the school end or the Victor Harbour end. And of course, obviously then Victor Harbour will be kicking, the visitors will be kicking uphill and going towards the hills, which is back towards Adelaide. So it's a set up onto there. Like I said, it's just still overcast here. Just that mist coming across, more like a fog now than an actual rain. And of course, for YouTube viewers, Victor Harbour blue and white, and of course the Mount Compass sides are maroon and yellow. So we're just about getting set. We won't be too far off, so we'll probably have an early day today, Kevy, if we get underway like this.
Well, we might, Trev.
We might be hanging around getting scores from around the ground. That's the trouble. So, umpires are getting players directly into here. And of course, the man of the moment out here for these at the moment is Tom Pinion. Is playing his 200th game for Mount Compass. So, umpire siren sounds here. So we are going to get ready early, which is a good 8 minutes. Up in the centre it goes. Up they go. Ruckman goes up, comes back down, goes around the grounds. Compass overrun it, comes out quickly. Handball goes out there quickly onto Matthew Wees. Wees for Victor Harbour goes forward, and it goes back out there, and it's right by Reece Bartram for Victor in the back at flank. Goes off forward, up there, and he finds his player in Sam Overalls up on the forward of the wing there. He comes back inside, finds his player once again there in Bartram. He goes forward now into the forward pocket, goes over there, and cannot take the mark over there. The umpire comes in saying it was touched, so it'll be a boundary throw in the forward flank for Victor Harbour. Right in front of the old sandpit over there, that'd be nice and damp. Up they go. Overall can't get it out to it, comes back out, quickly picked up through there in Hooper for Compass. He goes forward, finds his player quickly, and Ziggy Vakunas goes over, handballs off to his running player, goes right up the forward lines. Here's a chase on here now, goes off straight over going. Compass has to bring the ball back. He just touched it, and it will be going around for a throw in. Just got his hands there, and it'll be right next to the point post for a boundary throw in. The poor old boundary umpire, that went that quick. He is just coming up through the forward flank now. So certainly got caught out. That play was quick and caught him out badly. So, and that can happen in these games. So as I said, the wind is favouring that end of the school or to the right of screen. Most of the reserves scoring was done to there as we prepare now for the ball to come back in. Up it goes. Goes up, Pinion can't get to it, comes around quickly over there into Jade Cooper. He can't get it, goes over the boundary line once again. So on the FBA scoreboard, 0 score so far, but Compass into attack.
Yeah, the ball's down in the forward line by the old scoreboard that's been here for many, many years. It's not used anymore. It's just as you drive in through the gate. And the ball's thrown in, ball's knocked down on the ground. All the players will go back again. And the poor old boundary umpire, he'll throw it in again. He's getting shorter and shorter every time he throws it in. And it's going to happen once more. I reckon more than half the players are around the ball at the moment. The central umpire's throwing it up. Up it goes. Not going anywhere over there, and onto the ground it goes once more. Get in there now, mate, and throw it up as high as you can and run away and see how far they can knock it. Open it up a bit. Up again. Victor grabbed hold of it then, tried to kick it out of the pack. Umpire calls them to play on over there. They will now. The ball's right over there near the boundary line, pushed across the boundary line, and it's out of bounds. It'll be thrown in once again. I need to get it and kick it back in, Trav.
Yeah, ugly
Kick it
day.
as far as I can.
Yeah, we've got 3 central umpires here today too, so it's certainly going. But
Anyway, well, our poor old boundary umpire is still throwing in. It's gone in pretty high this time. That's a good throw in. It's tried to open it up a little bit more. Player ran after it then and has knocked it across the boundary line once again. We'll see what you can do with this, Trev. It's driving me
yeah, I think we'll be getting a lot of this today, Kevin. Like I said, it's the scoring end is the right of screen or towards Victor Harbour, but it also down into that dead pocket by the old scoreboard mound. So, boundary umpire throws it up. That's all right. Goes up. Ruckman goes up. Can't get it back down to there. That one there was Trelaw. Goes out for Victor. Back over the top. Compass there. Tried to be smarts with it. Can't get out. He gets wrapped up. Victor have wrapped him up. And he's still on that forward flank there for another ball up by the central umpire. Throws it up. Jocelyn going on. Goes up. Victor gets it. Handballs out. Goes over to Bartram. Bartram puts it up forward. Can't go out. Picked up there quickly there in the Compass. They go back into attack. Up into there. Over the top it goes. Ziggy Vicunis gets it. Sticks the ball over onto his boot. Goes through. He looks happy. Umpire comes out and says a goal. So
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
But yeah, no, it's going to be quite a slog onto here. Like I said, you can see the if you're watching it on YouTube, you can see that mist in the background. At least it's reasonably clean for us on the oval. But yeah, right through the gully there, low cloud.
Anyway, the central umpire's got it now. Throws it up in the centre. Up it goes. Victor tried to get it, running through, can't get it out there, and again, it's a stalemate. The player on the bottom of the pack there was Nash, and the umpire throws it up again. Victor have got it now. They get away with it. There's a mark being taken on the half-forward flank now by Victor Harbour, and that player there is Jackson Helms. Kicks it across the field, and it's been marked this time by Trelaw. Trelaw kicks it down to the forward line, and player comes running out with it from Mount Compass. And I don't think that we're going to see too much good open play out here. Well, Victor Harbour picked it up then for a short time, and that player that had it was Jesse McKinnon. And he puts it right down to the forward line.
Should have been 25.
And the mark has been taken down there.
Nah, free kick.
Free kick, is that by number?
Free kick to Compass.
By
full forward.
Number 9, is it?
Yeah, can't quite pick him up, but probably right.
Yeah. Anyway, the ball now has gone back again to the half forward line, and Compass now take the mark again. Further down it goes. It's right open now, and that's Pinion's got hold of it now, and he'll kick it right down to the forward line. Player down there got hold of it from Victor, and again it goes back to some Mount Compass, and Victor Harbour there got the ball away, and it goes way down the ground, and that's through Sam Overall. Overall kicks it down, and I think there'll be a 15 or 25 metre penalty down here. Has gone Victor's way, and he decides he doesn't want to kick it. It's gone over there from Overall. Overall gets a hand pass away down into the forward line out there, and a little bit of a nudge out down there, sees Victor player pushed under the ball, and the ball now has gone into the sandpit, and the boundary umpire's got hold of it and will throw it in. So it's about to get thrown in now, and just the other side of the sandpit now, and it goes. Victor grab hold of it briefly, gets a hand pass again, and goes over to Overall. Overall gets it over there to his teammate, almost a mark taken down there by Victor, and finally it's gone out here to Mount Compass. Compass have got hold of it now. It's on the wing, and the ball bounced nicely out here for Victor Harbour. That falls over. Victor's got the players everywhere. They run into each other. There's that many of them there, and finally it's gone across there to Marshall, and he's got it. It's on the ground again. They just got it now. Bend over with it, and umpire lets play go on. And there's a player out there by himself for Victor Harbour. He's got the mark, gets it over the top. That wasn't that well done, because Compass now got the run of the ball. Player out there just got the ball, bends over with it, and the umpire says, "Give it to me and I'll toss it up, Trev."
Certainly is. On the forward flank out here for Mount Compass, smashed out by Ziggy Vakunas, goes out. Victor picked the ball up, go out through Kane Cooper. Cooper goes out, can't get away with it. Picked up there by Compass, goes inside and spots up his target out there. And that one there is Nathan Hicks. So Nathan Hicks will line up. He'll kick from just inside the 50 metre arc, which is not a 50 metre here. Our good mate Nifty tells us that one. Inside rules onto that. So in he comes.
He's gone far enough back.
Yeah, he has to. Comes in, gets near that mark now, kicks from there. Up it goes. It looks pretty good off the boot. Goes over. Umpire comes back. He indicates that he's happy with it.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Journey in here again. Sam overall in it for Victor Harbour. We go up. Up they go. One up there quickly there by Mount Compass. Goes off straight into attack over the cop. Pinion would love this one. Pushes the ball back. Can't get to it. Handball goes out. Up and down it goes. Comes right over the top. Out of bounds on the full in the other side of the pocket. It'll be a free kick to Victor Harbour. So Mitchell Brook has got the ball in the back pocket on the clubroom side. Goes up, comes in now. Really boggy patch there it was. Up they go. Bodies go up. Two Victor players interfere. We get a in the back. Umpires try to decipher out whose goes to. Victor picked it all up, and it's coming back to Compass in the big ruckman in Josh Orkin. Josh Orkin puts it just up in front there. Can't get to it. Pinion. Victor wrapped the player up on there, and it's still back in that forward pocket, clubroom side for another throw in. David Marks with the ball, puts this ball up, body on body, goes out straight out there to the Harbour Jade Cooper. He turns around, he gets wrapped up and gets a free kick in the back pocket. Turns around, goes off now. Now he brings it up, clubroom side, back flank. Up they go. Overall gets to it. Turns around. Dropped the ball down onto there. Kicked up beautifully there by Compass in Creek. Brent Creek goes forward. Out comes Pinion. He can't get to it. And there's a free kick here. Looks like it's going to go back to Nathan Hicks again. Victor player's asking why. He turned around and said must have just been into his back when he's getting down. So he kicked the last one. Within the virtually 2 minutes of that episode going on, he's going to line up for his second. Slight angle. He's going to be kicking a bit closer, so he made the distance easy last time, so distance should not be a problem for him. He's a good probably 4 metres in front of that. It's that slight angle. The ball's favouring him too, so where's he put it up? Hangs it up. Bit too narrow though. That goes wide around to the skinny side we call it, which is his narrow side closest to him, and it goes over through for a point. So 2 goals, 1 on our FPX scoreboard to Mount Compass, the home side to Victor Harbour yet to score.
And Victor will bring the ball back in. They go over to the far side of the ground. They've got a player out there by himself.
And gave it away.
He just kicks it straight across the boundary line. Out of bounds it goes and gives us a free kick. out there to Riley Endersby from Mount Compass. He kicks it back to his teammate, and he's going to have a shot from out there. No, he's not. He's going to have a shot from someone a bit closer out there, and that's Tom Pinion. And Pinion now, he'll come around, have a kick.
Slams it into the point
He
post.
has slammed it into the near goal post, and that is another point. So it's 2-2 to Mount Compass now. No score to Victor.
So on the FPAG, so Victor Harbour, I reckon as Bartram's got it. He goes off, comes in the club room side, goes off, just gets to it there, dropped the ball, but got away with it, yeah. So Zach Dowling steps inside, should be called play on straight away on that one. He goes off, finds his player up further, and the player there in Braden Miller. Victor Harbour with possession here. Turns around, comes around. Now he gets to play on. Drives us up the forward flank. Over the back, good body play there. Stretch goes up and Victor get it through there. And that one there is Jackson Elms. Elms goes off, places up to full forward. Overall uses a body. Out it comes. Goes straight over there to Endersby. Endersby's go to Compass, who gets kicked under pressure. Goes up and down. And a strong mark out there to Victor Harbour in Jade Cooper. Goes back into attack. Over the top it goes there. Can't get to it. Ross screams for her one in the contact in the face. She goes over untouched, and it'll be a free kick there to Thomas Vicunis. Thomas Vicunis hits in, scores up, chopes off of the Compass, drop that all up, comes out quickly, goes over. He finds his target out there, I reckon, in Much. Much goes forward, up. Ruckman drops it there for Compass. Turns round, taps it out forward, goes on. Kick forward by Compass. Goes off on there, up and down. Just got the hands to it. Victor in despair there. Gets all up. Wraps all up there. Handball comes out. Straight over to Overall for Victor. Overall for Victor goes up. Compass goes down. Gets it all up. Wrapped all up. He's lying on top of it. They're lying on top of him, and the umpire will have to come in for a ball up. Centre half forward for Victor Harbour. Slightly on the top side here, which is this oval runs down to the right and also away from the club rooms. So it goes down, quickly picked up by Compass with a boot in the air, goes forward. There's a lot of Victor players back there, can't get to a Ziggy. He turns around, puts the pressure on, goes out wide, goes out to there, turns around, picked up through there, goes out quickly into there to Barillo for Victor. He goes over to Much. Much goes up forward for Victor, right up onto the flank, goes up over the boundary line, right next to him for the true wing position for a boundary throw-in. Ourselves, I think it's about 16 minutes gone, so turn around, up it goes. Nice shove in the back of the neck there with a forearm by Victor Harbour there, and he got away with it. Kick goes forward, that's gone over the boundary line, untouched on the full, and it'll be a free kick out here to Reece Much for Victor Harbour. On the back flank, he comes inside, so the umpire says play on. He drives up. Wind's just starting to push it down, goes up and down, comes around, Hunter can't get to it, goes over the boundary line. It'll be a boundary throw in on the forward flank. Compass doing most of the attacking today, especially this one, which we would expect. It's going to be hard to score. Victor are up on top of them, top three for them with it. Up they go, comes out quickly through there by Overall, goes out wide, picked up there by Klaus Simmons. He goes forward, Ziggy can't get to it, gets a handball out, he goes over, he's on the ground, comes back onto him, the Stacks goes on top of him. It'll be another ball up by the umpire, almost in the forward pocket. Down the far side, so go up.
Kick a goal from where it is
Ziggy
now.
sets himself, turn around, Overall uses a body push again, goes out into it, comes back out there, pushes over onto it, goes out, big clod of turf, it's soft out there, goes up, Dowling can't get to it, he gets held onto too long and thrown out, so Zach Dowling will be a recipient in the back flank. Victor Harbour with the ball, can't even pick it up there, so wait for it, kicks this ball short, goes out to the lead, over the top it goes, Victor turn around, get out of it though, came off there, bang, this from behind comes up here, and I reckon that's Adam Hunter. Hunter with his golden boots comes inside, he finds his player there in Leo Turner. Turner goes out, turns around, Pinion can't get to it, she goes untouched over the boundary line for another free kick, and we're going to see a lot of this. So it's back pocket, turn around on the club room side though, as we turn around. gets the ball, steps inside, so plays on now. Comes up the back, up they go, turn around, over the back, Compass with the run, handball's off, inside, finds his player, turns around, gets away with that one there in Shane Heatley. Heatley goes up the forward lines, Mutch comes out for Victor, can't struggle, gets out, throws it too far, comes out quickly, gets wrapped up there in the tackle, makes the attempt, and he turns around, and that one there was Reece Zammit, and it'll be a ball up by the umpire once again. Up they go, gets out through there, back picked up for Victor, handball goes back, comes around quickly, dropped the ball out there, should be pinged for it, and you reckon he has got him. That one there was Sam Overall, went to do something and it slipped out, so he's gone for incorrect disposal, and the ball will come back to Compass for a shot at goal. Very acute angle, he's gone back on that mound. He's going to be kicking from 30, goes for a short kick out the top, and he finds his player running in there, and Ziggy Vakunas. So Ziggy has to go. He's very tight, short angles, not a big distance. It'll be interesting to see. It looks like he's going to go for a drop punt. Puts it all up, kicks up, drives it up, hangs it all up. Umpire looks at it and says, no, not good enough for me. I'll take that one. A minor score. So on the FBA scoreboard, they go to 2 goals, 3 on the FBA scoreboard to Vic Darby at the score.
Kicks it in short into the pocket, the left pocket. And Victor had got the ball there. He puts it down, just kicks it up high out there. Here's a chance for Compass to get the ball back right into their forward area again. Player there's got hold of it, but they've got hold of him too. And the umpire will come and sort this out and throw the ball up again. Up it goes. And it was pushed out over there by Overall, and the ball now goes down, and the player in front there looks like he's been paid the mark. He has, for Victor.
Elms.
Victor, that's Elms. Kicks it over, and the mark has been taken there by Braden Miller. Miller kicks it over the top to Bradley Barillo, and Barillo all had the choice of 2 then. They probably spoiled each other in the long run for Victor. The ball's on the ground.
Free kick to Endersby.
And Endersby got the free kick. So
Vantage.
He's just got it at the right time. A good shepherding off down there by Compass. Saw Compass get away with it. There's going to be a race on here towards the goals, and it's been a goal kicked off the ground.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security, and a text and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Mind you, Victor, next quarter will be a test of what they can do on it from here.
Yes, and they might be able to do a bit better. Anyway, umpire throws the ball up high in the centre. Up it goes, down on the ground it goes. Here's a chance now for Victor. They've got the players running down the ground, and that's into the breeze down there, and Compass have got the numbers there, and it'll go back. Player there is too strong for his opponent. The umpire calls play on though, and Victor got it. That's Overall's got hold of it. Tries to get a long hand pass away, and he did get the pass away. Hand pass again goes over to Mount Compass. I reckon that was over the top of the shoulder.
3 umpires, you think you'd find that one?
I thought they would have sorted that out well before that. But anyway, Compass has got the ball now. Right down the ground it goes. And here's a chance now. The ball goes over towards the goal. It bounce backwards, and straight through the goals it goes. And that one...
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Especially with these conditions, like I said, the test will be the second quarter, where there's an advantage for Victor, but 23 and a half minutes gone, 4 goals, so we're into time on. David Marks comes back in with the ball again. Up she goes off there. Overall gets to it, Compass gets to it, he gets scragged, he gets put down there, and he turns around and it'll be a repeat. Still that centre circle.
There's runners making some noise out here.
Up she goes over, comes up and down. Compass can't get the kick out from it, smothered on boots. He gets wrapped up, goes down, it'll be another repeat by the central umpire. Up she goes into it. Overall gets it all out. Victor sockers it off the ground. Kick forward there by Compass though. He turns around now. He's bullying a guy. I reckon it was Turner. Goes out quick. Gets his player. Gets off to it. The kick comes off hard and fast and goes out in the full. The half-back flank for Victor Harbour. Clubroom side. Picks the ball up now. Just steps up. Goes off. Now he steps inside, goes off, tries to kick the ball, comes up to the wing area, goes out. Tommy Vicunas can't get to it, goes up. Victor get it, then they hammer out onto it. Turns around, goes up, there's one over the top and the player comes in. It'll be another ball up on the outside of the centre square. Still in Compass's favour. Up she goes up, Overall gets it all out, can't get down to it, comes down there to McKinnon, he can't get out, and it'll be another throw up. Chatty going out there. Yeah. Steve Ross can't get in, so he's telling the umpire how to umpire. So comes back in, the kick comes off there, goes back down there. Heaps of players around here. Umpire's just going to have to break these up. This will be going all day. So he turns around, big pack of players now. Still at centre half forward. Up they go, over the top comes Vicunas, can't get out to it, goes over the top. Victor can't get out to it, comes out there now, tackled as he goes to kick it. Body's going everywhere in this, turns around, the umpire comes up. It's going to be a free kick and it looks like it might be to Compass. And I reckon that might be against Steve Ross for a little bit of telling the umpire what to do earlier, because that was pretty quick. And of course Tom Vicunas now. He's got the ball. Needs to put it in deep while it's 1-on-1. There goes the siren.
Well, he won't kick that.
So he'll have to have a shot. But yeah, he gets his time, goes up. So we'll wait. He will be kicking after the siren, but I don't think it has to go through on the, can't bounce. So.
Yes, it can.
Well, not with a. It's going to have an awful big bounce like that last one we saw a couple of months ago. He goes off. He puts it up. It's going pretty good. That's going to be short, over the top, off hands, touch goes. Umpire indicates as such. So it goes through for a minor score to there was 7, wasn't it? Tommy Vicunas. So quarter time here on the FPA scoreboard is Mount Compass 4-4 to Victor Harbour yet to score. This is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, Match of the Round, on air and YouTube.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give Prostock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fleurieu furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Visuals at happyfm.org.au. Now back to Mount Compass Oval, Trevor Pryor, Kevin Curran.
Thanks for that, Ian. Yes, we're happy that we're inside here. That's perfect call for this here. But
Caravan of Love.
yeah, scores around the ground, folks. Well, at this stage, nobody wants to use the scoreboards, and the way we got underway here, I wouldn't be surprised if they've still got another 5 or 10 minutes to go in some of these grounds. So the only part one we've got here is Encounter Bay, 1 goal to McLaren's no score, and it's telling us only a minute 27 on the board. So I don't know what's going on there, but that's been sitting there for a while. But yeah, here it'll be interesting now to see how Compass play themselves up against Victor Harbour, who will be going to the scoring end of this oval. As we've stated before, it falls away from left to right on the screen, or from the top end, which is Adelaide end, to the school. It runs downhill, but it also tends to run away from the club rooms down to the main road a bit too. But soft patches here. We can see lots of big brown patches, and very, very soft, which you'd expect up here with the weather that's been on. So especially Mount Compass, and gets up to it, but no water laying on it, so it has drained away quite well.
Bit of an update, Trev. Encounter Bay, 6 goals, and McLaren Zippo.
6 goals, try about 1 goal.
Reverse that.
Yeah, 1 goal, 6 points. Yeah, no, that's what I got.
Savers.
Yeah, that's what I got here too, but no scores from the other grounds. So we'll find out as we pick them through. We'll try to get them out to you over here to catch on, but they're certainly having a big break here anyway. So they've been off for a while as Victor started to break up. Compass will be trying to get their positions going out now, because they need to hold steadfast here.
And our man today on our halftime hub is James Guy, and a lot of people would know James. Trevor's played against him.
And with him.
Yeah,
he was at Encounter Bay and moved around a fair bit with his children and etc. with his life. But he's up here at Mount Compass, so he'll give us his stories. He'll probably talk about his brothers more than himself, I think. So
we'd have never thought that he'd end up as nearly a president of a club.
Yeah, so
well done to
James.
We'll find out why.
Yep. So here we are. The umpires are setting themselves up here. Second quarter at the Mount Compass Oval. Mount Compass now going to kick up the hill and against the breeze and the bit of weather that comes. Here it goes. Umpire David Marks holds the ball aloft, and we are underway here at the Compass Oval. Up they go. Comes back out. Compass straight back out into attack. Hand on the body goes up. Handball comes out over. Goes over. Tries to pick up the player. Compass goes out. He goes down. Spun around. Number 20 goes onto it, and he turns around and probably lucky there. And Adrian Brenson's. So it'll be a ball up. Up they go. Turn around. Comes back down there. Now Compass. McKinnon tries to get out to it. Goes out wider. Goes out onto it. Turn around. Going out into it, goes up quickly. He loses the ball in the tackle there. Compass is certainly trying to put it onto here. He gets wrapped up over. The umpire comes in for a ball up. Still in the centre square, but favouring this time forward wing for Victor. Up they go, turn around, push goes out, comes back out, spins around quickly to Compass. Compass goes out quickly through there in Hooper. Hooper goes up, marking is Ziggy Vakunas. Ziggy Vakunas gets a ball to it. He got a foot to that, I reckon, and the umpires paid him for dropping the ball.
He dropped it on his
Pretty
boot.
luff, yeah. So anyway, gets away now. So Victor, go out wide, finds Bartram. Bartram out in the wing, goes out over there, finds his player out there further on the forward, and finds his player in Daniel Stock. Stock goes up the forward line, up they go. Overall goes up, drops it, unusual for him, even with the wet. He's got a good strong pair of hands. Comes back down, it'll be a ball up in the forward pocket for Victor Harbour. Yeah, as I said, from the back here, it certainly looked like he got the boot to it. He did run out, drop it.
I reckon he dropped it all right.
Yeah, dropped it on his boot, but yeah, umpire, it's nuts. So anyway, it's gone. Victor into attack. Up they go. Overall goes up, can't get it out. Goes out through their Stock. He can't get to it. Throws out through Michael Ross. He can't get to it. Goes over the boundary line for a boundary throw in, forward pocket. Bottom side, school end. Looks like it's got a little bit more mist coming around.
It is.
Up it goes. Overall gets it all up. Comes out through there to McKinnon, I reckon it was. Goes out. Goes off. Suckered off by Basham. Basham flicks it up off the ground. Goes too far and it finishes up for a minor score only. First score to Victor Harbour on the FPAG scoreboard. They go to 1 point, trailing Mount Compass 4-4.
Compass will bring the ball back in. Where will he go with it? He's going over the clubroom side of it. Kicks it in over there and nearly a mark taken by Victor. Here's a chance now for Victor to get it out, and it was tossed out there and the ball has gone right over to the scoring area over there, and it's gone through for a point for Victor Harbour. And our FPAG scoreboard now, it's 4-4 to 2 points.
Come out, they go out, finds the Compass, finds his player, and Tom Vakunas. Vakunas goes out further, up on the wing, goes out there, turns around, picks up over there, gets rolled off there. He's not making an effort, should go for holding the ball, and he does. Good decision there.
You make a good umpire.
He took the dive down, but made no attempt and laid there. But so Victor recipients the free kick.
Should be more of that. Free kicks.
Yep, should go. Goes back out there, but Tom Vakunas in the back lines holds himself up. So Compass repelling it once again. Just a quick score, but we've got one in Encounter Bay 3-3, McLaren Districts 2 points, but that is timed out for the second quarter. So it's only just started, so that's approximately what the quarter time break would have been. Compass now drives this ball up to the wing. Scoreboard, up it goes, and Pinion grabs it out of the air. Then he comes back in, finds his player in closer in Klaus Simmons. Simmons drives this ball up short though, bounces up and down for Compass. They go over, quickly picked up over there into Cody Connor. I reckon it could have been 36. I reckon it was 36.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Victor Harbour. Ball back in the centre, Kevy.
And about to be thrown up by the umpire. Up it goes into the ruck, that goes there to Jaden Wheatman, and the ball now goes down to Victor's end, and the ball now will be thrown up again. It's about 35-40 metres out from goal.
Runners get told to get out of there.
Yeah. And in it goes. Belted down now. There's too many players around the ball. They haven't even got any room to kick it. Player nearly had his leg kicked off. Then, from the one trying to kick the ball. Anyway, the umpire throws it up again. Up it goes. It's down the school end. And the ball now was pushed along down there, and I reckon that's come off the bottom of the post. And that's another point there to Victor Harbour, and it goes to 3 points to Victor, 5 goals 4 to Mount Compass.
Straight off they go. Come out. Matthew Wees now with it, but he's got the umpire's whistle up here. It's a free kick going back to Mount Compass, who quickly played on after that score. Overall just stands over the ball and wouldn't let the Compass player pick it up, get it back to him. So it's all right. Compass wouldn't mind that too much, because they're kicking with the breeze and the rain, and it's wasting their time. Yeah, not very smart SRFL player, I think, coming out of that one. So it goes up there now, over the top it goes, turns around, Compass now, get the ball, comes up forward, picked all up, handball goes out, bounce and goes around, picks up his player, driving through, and we've got a free kick against an infringement against Mount Compass, and it comes back to Victor Harbour. So he turns around, comes back to Stock. So Daniel Stock for Victor Harbour on the back flank. So he turns around, goes off, drives this ball up their forward flank. Over they go, over the head it goes, hitting down. Out comes it through here, goes into there is Elms. Elms goes off, kicks forward, finds his player out there in Tom Neville. Neville goes off, finds his player over there quickly, unattended in Zach Dowling. Zach Dowling puts it...
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
They would call it Boot Hill, that's for sure, up at Myponga. So, ball back in the centre now. Umpire throws the ball up it goes, comes back down. Compass trying to get out with it. Turn around, Hicks has got it, he can't get it, he gets wrapped up and thrown to the ground by Barillo, and it'll be a repeat throw up. Umpire Brett goes up with it, goes out there, goes over to Dowling. Dowling gets it out again, turning around, goes up further. Goes out there, Compass now, looks around, that one there is Endersby. Endersby goes out, turns around, almost looked like he was going to play on then.
Did
he crashed into it and it stopped him enough, so Compass with the ball. Back flank there, goes up now up to their forward flank. Over the top goes over, and there's Ziggy goes up, couldn't quite grab it as he come down. Goes off there, goes stacks on the mill. Brett comes in for a throw up on the wing position, far side of the club rooms, with the FBA scoreboard 5-4 Mount Compass, 1-3 to Victor Harbour.
And from the throw up, the ball's gone down to Mount Compass. They try to get rid of it and they can't, and the umpire says, "I'll do it for you." Anyway, up it comes now, throws the ball up again. Victor Harbour, player got swung around once, ball came off his boot and has gone up there,
over the boundary line,
and the boundary umpire will throw it in. In it goes. Down it comes now.
You've got to go for holding the ball.
He has gone for holding the ball, and the free kick goes out here to Mount Compass. Up there to 36, and that is Cody Connor. So bucket comes into the centre forward area again for Compass, and down the ground it goes, and they're getting plenty of shots down there for Compass. Free kick being paid out here to Victor Harbour, and they got the free kick in almost in the back pocket. Kicks it down the ground, out it goes again. Here's a chance for the player out there. He's grabbed off, thrown on the ground for Victor, and that was number 20 then, Jesse McKinnon. Takes a bit to throw him down, and
Dylan Way. Dylan Way, free kick for hold the ball. Goes up and off hands and over the boundary line at the forward flank for a boundary throw in. Mount Compass into attack. Turn around, they're holding it steady at this stage. It can certainly rip open though. Up the ruckman goes, they wrestle each other, up and down they go. Dowley goes up again, can't get to it. Comes out, gets it out there. Flips the ball out, kicks over the top there, goes off there. Compass dropped the ball. Vicunas goes in, Tommy gets all out, turns around, picks up there, overall can't get to it, wraps up there, and the umpire's going to have to come in on the true wing position for a ball up. Sets himself, goes up, ruckman go up, turn around, out it goes out wide. Compass bends down, he turns around, he gets swung around, can't get hold of it, he turns around, gets it all out, and the umpire will repeat the episode once again. Up she goes, ruckman get into each other, can't get around to it, comes back down, stacks on there, goes over, Compass attacking, and it'll be a repeat once again. As I said, there's going to be lots of this today. Don't pay freeze, it's going to be going on all day. Up they go, out the back it goes, comes over, quickly out through there by McKinnon. McKinnon goes forward, Compass overrun it, turns around, can't get back down to it, turns around, now they break away with it, goes out through there quickly there, I reckon that was Hooper. Hooper goes up, picked up here by a bit high the first tackle, and turns around, free kick to Dylan Kleining for Victor Harbour. He indicates he's going to go long. Kicks up there now, up to centre half forward, over the top it goes, comes out the back.
And he did go long.
Compass just struggling to get to it, turns around, goes around to Reece Zammit. He's over the ball, under his legs, umpire comes in and we'll do a ball up at the almost centre half forward, between centre half forward and the full forward position. Up she goes. Ruckman get into it. Overall gets it all out. He gets it around to his player in Michael Ross. He gets wrapped up by two Compass players and be a repeat throw up. Up it goes again. Two players go down here at Mount Compass, and I reckon he'll find Compasses have infringed onto there. And that one there for Compass that gave it away was Klaus Simmons, and it's given it to a dangerous player in Jess McKinnon.
That was behind the play a bit.
Yeah,
Out of the
yeah. I think he
scope of the play.
grabbed him, I think, to stop him getting away. And it's three umpires, and that's what they're there for, is to check them and pick them up. And of course they did. So McKinnon now comes in, lines up directly in front. Umpire doesn't move. He comes back into
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Putting their scores up either, so we can't help you folks. Hopefully they'll get on top of that. So yeah, normally when they're delayed it's an emergency for a chopper or something, but hopefully there's nothing real bad over there. It goes up, turns around, gets picked up here by Compass. Compass puts it all out, socket off the ground by Victor, turns around, goes over, turns around, overalls tried to get onto it. He turns around, he was held onto all the time, should have almost got one, but the ball was underneath him, and it'll be a ball up on the forward flank for Victor. Up she goes, ruckman wrestle each other, up it goes, turns around, McKinnon gets out, tries to get the handball out, flipped out there by Victor. We turn around, we've got a free kick in the back by the looks to McKinnon, which is unusual. McKinnon goes forward, up in the forward lines, comes all out, contact out there, goes around to Dowling, Elms caught one high, goes out to the Compass, can't round, he can't get up, he hasn't got a choice, and it'll be another ball up at centre half forward. Goes up she goes, ruckman for Compass, smashes it all out, but it's all Victor at the back. They put it out, goes over there quickly there to Braden Miller. Miller can't do much with it. Compass comes out with it. He goes in close quarters. He gets wrapped up in the mud heap, and it turns around. It'll be a ball up once again, back in the centre square, just on this top wing side. Up they go. Ruckman get up, pushing and shove, turned around, goes up, kicked out through there, trying to get out was Hunter, can't get onto it, dives down onto it, can't get away with it overall, turns around, comes back inside, and the umpire's going to have to repeat it outside the 50 metre square. Still at centre half forward, goes on, starting to head to, it looks like 15 minutes gone, so Ruckman goes up, can't, bang! Ooh, that had to be head on because he's come back backwards. So, and he's asking too. Said if I'm bent over the ball and I go out like a shotgun out the back with flat me back, surely it's got to be head high. So yeah. Anyhow, umpire says nope. Up it goes onto it, comes out the back. Compass picks the ball up. He gets tackled. He gets rolled down, and you turn around and it'll be another ball up. Certainly getting stagnant here. Clock's still ticking away. Up goes the ball. Ruckman goes up over the top trying to get through to there is Orkin. He can't get it for Compass. Goes out wide, up and down. Overall goes up, can't get to it. Comes back out there, socket off the ground. Need to be careful onto those ones. Turn around. Then goes Compass through there. And Hunter goes around, spins around. He gets wrapped up, and the umpires comes in for another reball. So getting a bit of work there now, umpire marks.
Yeah.
Up she goes. Up they go. Overall gets off into it. Comes around. Comes back down to there. Turn around. Dowling can't get to it. Comes back out to Victor in McKinnon, I reckon. He can't get away with it, and it comes back for another ball up. Up they go. Over the top it goes. Picked up once again then by Adam Hunter. He can't do anything, so the FBA scoreboard still 5-4 to Mount Compass to Victor Harbour, 2-3.
The ball now is going to be thrown up on the half forward line for Victor Harbour, and goes, and Compass tried to mark that in there, and no over getting away with that
enough,
one.
I don't think so.
It wasn't far enough, and the umpire will throw it up again. And they seem to be having a fight here before it starts.
Too high over the neck.
And here goes a
Trelaw.
Shot in from Trelaw, and he might just be able to get this with a little bit of luck. Goes back now to take his kick, comes over the boundary line. He's a left footer, and that's exactly where it stayed. Missed the point post by 5 or 6 metres down there, and the umpire will have to go and get it.
No, it's in the net. Right. It's caught up in that back net, Kevy. The player's got to go outside to push it out to the net. There it goes. Look at that. You do a little bit of volleyball. There she goes.
Punches it out. Well, he's got to kick it, so I suppose he had to go and get it.
That's a soccer court, that one.
Anyway, Compass have got it now. Ball went out on the full. And across the ground it goes. And it's right over that far side of the ground, and it's only Victor player there. He grabbed hold of it. They got him out of the way. And there's another couple of players that got out of the way, and Compass got through with it, and the ball now is punched across the boundary line and out of bounds. Could get a little bit rougher in a minute, Jeff.
Yeah, it's just I reckon that light mist rain coming back again just on our window.
And in goes the ball, throw it in, and there was more player there would have get it too high, and he will get the free kick from Mount Compass, and it's Hunter. So Hunter now, he just does a little half kick, and in it goes, and that's a juggled mark out then to Ziggy Vikernis. If they keep going down the oval like that, 2 more and it'll be right into the goal square. So down they go again. Compass are playing in front. And that one is our player today, Tom Pinion. And Pinion now, he's probably still got a bit of work to do there. The breeze is blowing into his face. Now, can he do something with it? They need a... Well, they don't need a goal here, but they'll probably get one by the look of it. And that one has gone straight through, and that is a goal.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Victor have kicked 2 goals with the wind, with the breeze and everything going downhill, and Mount Compass have replied with 2 also. So they've done what they need to so far this quarter. They just got to keep going. Up they go, up in the centre it goes, comes back out. Victor now comes out through there quickly in Elms. Elms handballs out, goes across quickly there to Much. Much goes up in the forward flank, comes out there, Dowling, goes over, quick road to Overall. Overall goes up full forward.
Ooh,
there's a shot in the
back.
The umpire saw that one. Stock gave that one to you. 3 umpires, you've got to be a little bit smarter than that.
I think you do.
So quickly in the back line now. Compass goes out wide, out to the back flank, up and down. Ziggy can't get to it. He turns around and wraps the player up between them, and they'll go down for a ball up on the forward flank. Just favouring Victor Harbour's end. Up they go. Rappen goes round, goes over the back, comes over back quickly over there. Compass, he rolls down, can't get to it. Picked all up there. He gets slung around. Overall just gets the ball as the umpire blows his whistle. Brett Nottage gets the ball out and goes up. Up they go. Overall gets up, pushed out there through there by Orkin. Orkin goes up, comes over quickly out through there in Matthew Wees. Matthew Wees for Victor goes forward, over the top, comes off hands there, and it goes away there for a ball up by the umpire. Basham's trying to kind of on the full here or deliberate, and the boundary umpires come in for it. So he turn around, goes up onto it. Boundary umpire throws the ball in. Comes out, up it goes, smashed out by Ross, goes forward, Compass gets it, goes out there, comes quickly back in there through to Victor. Victor now into the rush from here, goes out there, turns around, Compass picks it all out, goes out wise, looks like Bartram coming around for Victor, handballs back inside, goes back to Bartram. Bartram now drives this ball into forward lines, goes up, Basham trying over the top, comes over the top for a spoil, and there's a minor score there once again to Victor Harbour. They go to 2 goals for on the FPA scoreboard to 6 goals for Mount Compass.
And the ball will be brought back in now by Mount Compass. Over the far side they go. Goes over the top of the pack out there, and the ball has gone across the line. Obviously it was touched. The boundary umpire's got hold of it, and he will throw it in. Far side of the ground. Bit of a dull day here at Mount Compass today, just a bit of moisture just hanging around. It's not enough to be rain though, and Compass have got it again. Player went to kick it, missed it. Play's allowed to go on though, and up it goes, over the back of the pack it goes, and here's a chance for no one here. Well, this ball's come out, must have got thrown out, and Compass now got it. They're going backwards with it, and over it goes over there. Good marks taken over there by Victor Harbour.
Dylan no.
Is it Kleinig?
Yeah, I thought it was 4, but
could
be.
be.
Like him, yeah.
Yeah, so Kleinig's got it now, and he'll kick it down towards the goal, but it's only given the ball back to Mount Compass out here, and Pinion's got hold of it. And Pinion can put the big boot in it. The wind doesn't look like it's as hard as what it was earlier in the game, and he just kicks it down enough.
Oh,
that is a
jump up there.
Good mark taken.
So that's by Lockie Nash, I reckon, number 33. It is, and I reckon he was the one that kicked that goal for them earlier, Kevy, too, not Cody Connor.
You reckon?
He had the headband on, so I'm pretty sure it was Lockie Nash, so he's lined it up again for his second now. Just the one above him, number 33, from Mount Compass. So, yeah, I noticed he had the headband on, but yeah. So in he comes, forward pocket, drives this ball up, hangs it up, he's got the distance, he's got it going around, slams into the post, I reckon.
Yeah,
umpire signals that it is, so unfortunate there for it, so he gets around to there and he finishes up with a minor score. FPH scoreboard 6 goals 5 now to Mount Compass to 2 goals 4 to Victor Harbour.
Have we got any other scores?
No, there's nothing coming up, Kevin. There's another one coming, but it's telling me it's 3/4 time at the Willunga game, so she's all over the shop.
Maybe they didn't play the...
So the siren has sounded here, folks, with the half-time score here is Mount Compass 6-4 to Victor Harbour 2-4 on our FPAG scoreboard. So we'll wrap up on here so as we can get the half-time hub ready and I'll chase scores down at half-time. This is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, Match to the Round on air and YouTube.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
FPAG, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FPAG Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FPAG, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fluorio. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FPAG. We're in your field.
Welcome to our halftime hub today, and our guest is James Guy. And how you going, Jim? It's a while since I've seen you around.
Good, thanks, Kevin. Good, thanks, mate. How you going?
Not too bad. And I hear that you're vice president of the club. Is that
No,
right?
no, I'm junior vice president.
Oh, junior vice president. Oh,
yeah, it's just a name to give me.
My information was wrong.
No, it's just a name to give me, mate. It's just a name to give me.
Right. So you've been around to a fair few of the clubs down here, haven't you?
Yeah, well, Canterbury I played at Yank, and we live in Compass. So when you live in Compass, you sort of play in Compass.
Did you ever go up in my Ponga as well?
Oh, the boys did.
The boys did.
Yeah, my lads did. Yeah. But no, they were here, and Jaden, he's wearing number 44 out here. He's the eldest lad.
Is he?
He's doing a bit of rucking, and Jack plays at Mundalla down the Carrinara court. So,
how did he get down there?
Well, he's a stock agent. So
yeah. Stock agent, is he?
Yeah, for
That's right. They're all a bit older now, but they were.
Yeah. Well, they're all 22, 23 now, sort of thing. So
yeah, that's right. So you're enjoying your go up here at the club.
Love it. Been involved with
senior colt coach.
No, just assistant, and I've been involved with the senior colts for 9 years now.
9 years.
So yeah, no, it's good fun. These kids are good kids, and we're a club that obviously struggles for numbers, but we I think we bat above our weight when it comes to kids going up into the A's and B's. Like just watching today, there's probably 6 or 7 kids that I've coached, or young men now that I've coached out there, and
they are, and it's good to see, because that's the backbone of your club. That's what's going to take you through. And I think Mount Compass, a bit like my Ponga, they've done that over the years. They've kept their locals there, through the colts, and if you can keep them through your colts, you'll have a little bit of success in the colts as well.
Well, and that's it. We can get, if we got 3 or 4 or 5 going up every year, and at least 2 play A grade and 4 play B grade, well, we're doing all right. They want to stay around, they want to play for our club, and we love it.
Yeah, if you can keep them there and the kids want to do it. I mean, you're not that far from Adelaide, are you?
Nah. No, but it's just up the top of the hill.
No one wants to go up the hill.
No one wants to come up the hill. But, you know, that's all right. People, we're starting to become a bit of a club that people want to come to, so...
The road's a bit better now.
Yeah.
Or nearly better.
Yeah. And we've got good cafes around the place, and, you know, parents bring their kids up with the coffee.
Yeah.
And Pastor Chef do our coffee in the club rooms, and they are really, really good, the Pastor Chef, so tip that to them.
Take that off to them, eh?
Yeah. Take that off to them.
Look, I mean, if you can keep the club together, you're halfway there, because you don't have to chase the people around. I mean, a lot of the time, the people that have been there for a while have taken jobs on within the club.
Yeah, and volunteers are always hard, mate. As you know, with every club, volunteers are hard, and we reach out, and, you know, sometimes you might go to the canteen and we've got no one on shift, and next minute there's 10 people there. That's the sort of club we've got, sort of thing. And, you know, and even today, Penny's 200, which is a 200 A grade games. It's a massive achievement. And next week we got T-Vit. He's 200 A grade games as well.
Who?
Tommy Vidkunas.
T-Vit, yeah.
T-Vit.
Okay.
So yeah, he's up there next week.
Yeah.
But we haven't got any massive recruits for our A grade, and it's just a dog eat dog mongrel style game of footy that we play, and the scores are shown on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but I notice this year, every now and then you have real good days and beat the top teams, then not long after that you're going to lose to one down the ladder a bit.
It's all good with the weather. If it's raining and horrible, we're up and about.
I heard it was last week.
Yeah, it was. The Oval has actually pulled up pretty well, but we do all right when there's a bit of mud around.
Yeah, my wife was out here last week, and she does the scoreboard in the reserves and time keep, so she keeps her eye on things, and she said there was hardly a piece of green grass showing last week.
Yeah, no, Perrin, hats off to Perrin, because he rolled the Oval Monday, I think, when the weather dried out a bit, and it's come up not too bad.
Well, it has. I was surprised when I saw it today. I was expecting to see it brown.
Yeah, well, there's 5 weeks now before the prelim, so the Oval will be looking schmick for the prelim.
It will, yes. Nifty's covering on it, is it? Some of Nifty's stuff on it.
Yeah, I don't know what they do, but they'll do something. So yeah, no, it's good.
Keep it going. Yeah, no, it's a good area out here. It's a good area for finals too, because everyone can see.
I remember the grand final we had, Langhorne Creek and McLaren, and Langhorne Creek won, and it was like everyone's around the grass hill. It was a really good.
It was a good day. It was obviously a Saturday, but it was a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, it's nothing over the other side. And,
I saw a photo the other day, and there was people packed around the other side as well. So
there was people there, but it's not as many as there is at other ovals, because you just can't get there.
We're pretty lucky down here. All ovals, like there's no real bad footy clubs and ovals. You know, everyone's doing their club up. Like next week we go to Pongi. You know, they got the big veranda there, so if it's raining, everyone's catered for in our league, which is really good.
And I think the clubs have done well, because most of them, or for there for a while, had women's teams. And when you got women's teams, your facilities are upgraded, and a lot of the clubs, like Encounter Bays, Victors, are upgraded immensely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that sort of helps a bit, and I think if you can get that, and Compass maybe having a bit of a go to get something like that.
Yeah, we're doing what we can, and you know, our change rooms now, the old pavilion, the old clubhouse, we've made that into our change rooms and upmarketed it, so you know, which gives the opposition a bigger change room as well, and the umpires are actual change room.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's good for the league. We got a healthy league, and I hope that no one stuffs it up. I just think that we're a good country league, and we've got to keep it a good country league with the netball and the football.
If we can, and I think the clubs are doing a pretty good job of that so far. I mean, there's no great problems that have come along.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, don't try and fix it.
No, but everywhere you go, like, you know, last week you had Encounter Bay here. It was good to catch up with a few of those blokes. And
you still know a few there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's slim. Archie Harding he's away, but yeah, no,
he's not slim.
No, no, he's a ripping bloke. But no, we catch up everywhere we go. You sort of catch up with people you know, and there's no real malice in any clubs. It's good fun. There's a bit of banter going on in the grandstand there, but no, it's good.
Speaking about the guys, where's the old man these days?
They moved to Port Elliot now.
To Port Elliot.
No, they've got independent living in Resthaven.
Oh yeah. Right.
They've just taken the GAN up to Darwin.
Have they?
Yeah, it was a bucket list, so the old man and Mari got the train up to Darwin, and yeah.
Julie and I did that 2 years ago. That's a great trip.
Oh yeah, well, it's they said it was amazing.
Yeah.
So they're spending a week up in Darwin with my nephew, their grandson, and then they'll come back next week and yeah.
How many kids have you got now, Joe?
3.
3?
Jaden, who wears number 40, Jaden Wheatman, he's my stepson.
Oh,
he wears number 44 out here.
Oh, that's why I couldn't pick him. When you said he was a stepson, I think.
Yeah, no, he's my lad, and he's a good boy. And I've got Jack, who's down at Mundalla, and my daughter Luca, who plays netball here. She's 15, so yeah, we've got a handful.
Ah, it's good to see that the kids are involved.
Yeah, and as I say, my beautiful wife Lonnie, she helps. She's the everything that holds our family together. She is, as you know.
She's doing the job.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome.
Oh, that's good. That's good to see that's happened around the place, and it's a long time since I've come across you. And Tony's waving me here. We thought that the players had come out a bit quicker than normal, because we normally allow about 20 minutes to have it. Not 20 minutes, about 12 minutes to have it.
Well, I'd just like to thank all our sponsors and all our volunteers and helpers for our club, because it's amazing what these people do.
It is. Anyway, I think we might have to head off here, James.
No, that's all right.
Just in case they come out quick sometimes out here. There's no one out there, then you turn your head the other way and there's a heap of players and umpires all out there ready to go.
No, thank you very much, Kevin. I really appreciate the chat, mate.
Thanks, James. It's
good to see you again.
Catch up with you, and probably passed you out here and didn't recognise you.
We're all getting older, aren't we?
Some stay the same and some don't.
No, here they come now out in the oval.
So we're not far. Who's going to win?
I think Compass.
Compass.
I think Compass will win.
Yeah, I reckon.
Conditions suit us.
They had to be about level, didn't they, at half time, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then. Well, it looks like all the players are out there, James. Good to see you, and good luck to the finals.
Thank you very much, mate. See you, buddy. See you later.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Probably nasty out here, didn't really.
Great. Got Encounter Bay ahead of McLaren.
Yeah, well, welcome back to here. We've got the players starting to take their line up here now. So we set up there. So scores around the ground are over, folks. They're getting hiccups everywhere. Langhorne Creek are 6 goals 6 to Goolwa Port Elliot 0. Encounter Bay are 3 goals 3 to McLaren Districts 2 goals 6. Maiponga Selix are 4-13 to Wollonga 4 goals 5. And Yankalilla was delayed start, and they're telling us at this moment that Yanka 5-1 and Stratha 5-1. So we'll have to see whether that's correct. They had trouble with the scoreboard there also. So we'll go on, and it turned around.
In your field.
We'll get underway here quite soon, so players are in position, and we'll get here for the third quarter of the Mount Compass and Victor Harbour game. Umpire sounds the ball, and it goes aloft here now. Up she goes. Up they go onto it. Ruck goes up, comes out there by Victor, comes back down in the mud though, goes over. Compass is pulling the ball over underneath his ground, turns around, gets up there. He had no intention of going anywhere else, so he just played baller roller with it, and it's gone back. Up it goes again. Trelaw goes up, can't get it back down. Comes out there through Klaus Simmons for Mount Compass, goes in the forward line, comes out down there, pushes onto it there, gots high onto there, goes up. Victor Harbour trying to ball it out. They get out there, clear it now, back up to the wing, goes over there, and it's a strong mark out there to Mount Compass on the wing. Turns around, drives this ball back right up in the full forward line, goes up over there. Pinion goes up and down, bounces off and grabs it on the second grab, and he comes and rolls up. So Pinion's kicked himself at 2 so far, 1 in each quarter so far. He's going to line up. Distance would not be a problem for him.
Oh, he's kicked him that far today.
Yeah, it's just the conditions. It's out there with that misty rain again onto here, and it's back again. It hasn't cleared here all day, and it's come back again. So goes on. In he comes. Just relies how he gets into it. Goes up, seems to make the umpire go. He looks pretty happy with it. Wait for the indication. There it is. There.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
This week, it hasn't given it a chance really to dry out too much.
No, a lot of overs will be fairly soft, I'd say.
Anyway, umpire throws the ball up high in the centre of the ground after that goal, and it's gone absolutely nowhere. In fact, it's right in the middle of the centre circle there.
He's got a bit of sawdust there.
I'll throw it up again. I don't know if that's going to do much good to it. Anyway, the ball almost right in the centre circle again. It's probably a metre away from where it was before. And umpire will come in and throw it up again. Up it goes again. Belted down there by Mount Compass. Here's a chance now. The ball gone away now, and the players run down towards
Simmons,
the goal.
that was.
Over the back of the pack it goes. And Pinion's after it down there.
Whoop.
Can he get it? He slips over, tries to get up and grab hold of it. And the umpire saying he was grabbed hold of someone then. He must have been holding the man. And the free kick goes to Victor. Up it goes. The players come in and they all tried to jump forward with it, and no one got near enough to it to mark it. And the ball now has gone down the ground. Victor Harbour are kicking it down there, and it's just going down along the ground. Now it's gone over that far side, and Victor have got a chance here to do something with it, and the ball's taken away now, and Compass have got it. Down that far wing they're going with it now. And it goes down there again, and that has gone out on the full. And the free kick goes to Victor.
You just see those trees in the background there with that wind, so it's certainly favouring that end, Kev.
Favouring that end, yeah, it is. And they kick it back, try to kick it into the breeze, and it just goes down there like a brick, isn't it? And the ball goes down there.
Overall.
And that's Overall. And Overall's got a fair bit of dirt on. If they weighed him, he'd be overweight. Down there, all that
he
dirt
wouldn't be
all
alone.
No. Anyway, there it goes, and it's over. Hits the ground over the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will come in and throw it in. Boundary umpire's got hold of it. Hard work today being a boundary umpire out there. He throws it over the head of all the players. Down on the ground it goes. Player there took a dive. Umpire wasn't tricked into that at all. And now the ball will be thrown up in the centre. No one wants to give it back to the umpires. And you go and get it if you want it. In it goes again. Victor Harbour got it. He had hold of his jumper then before he grabbed it, I think. Anyway, down it goes there, and that is gone over there to Bradley Barillo.
Free kick to Victor though.
And
too high or hurled onto Basham.
And Basham now is wiping the ball. Don't know it'd be that wet, would it?
Be a bit of mud and that on it.
Be a bit of mud and stuff on it.
He doesn't have to clean the jumpers, so that's all right.
He doesn't care.
Not much mud on him anyway.
Well, a bit on his legs. Well, that's probably permanent ink that's on there. Anyway, Basham comes in now. He has a goal, and that one has gone straight through the...
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
In front of us, it's probably not wet enough to use that one. Up in the centre, up she goes. Ruckman goes up, can't get it down. Victor, break out with it, get away with there in Wheeze. Wheeze goes forward. Compass picks it all up there in Tom Vicunis, and he turns around and gets wrapped up, and it'll be a ball up by umpire Brett.
Just as well that player didn't get thrown down like he could have.
Up it goes, comes out there. Turns around, comes back down. Goes up there, played on, to advantage. Umpire let it, and they're spoilt that one, Victor Harbour. Bad play by set up there by Victor then. So going now, 5 is Brandon McKenzie goes off. He turns it over though, kicks it all over, he comes out there and he finds the Victor player here on his chest in Tom Neville. So Tom Neville took off before and messed it all up. He now gets to line up going for Victor's second against this wind, and don't tell me Compass are stopping, because this is not what they wanted when they're going to the favourite end with the wind and the rain going that way. Neville has certainly gone back a long way. He's going to kick from a fair distance though, probably into that wind, goes up, hangs it all up, and that hangs out badly, goes through for a minor score only. So goes on to another minor score. So Victor Harbour go to 3 goals 5 to Compass 7-5 on the FPH scoreboard.
And Compass bring the ball back in again, but that's a good mark taken out there by Dylan Kleinig, and they play on with it.
Compass free kick, caught too high.
Get the free kick.
Yeah.
Here's a quick hand pass. It's gone over there to
Klaus Simmons,
and Compass has got the numbers there at the more. They'll have to get a free kick for that. Jump straight into his back. See if he ever gets the ball back.
Ziggy on the
Zukunis now will have a long shot in. Over the back of the pack it goes, and I think it's just snuck through for a point. So Compass go to 7 goals 6 now to 3 goals 5, and our FBA scoreboard.
Certainly is. Victor with the ball now. Steps back in, goes out the far side, puts the ball up the back flank. Ziggy goes up, he gets one high, should get the free kick, and mark or free kick either way. And he turns around and Vakunas will get it up. He'll kick from what is well outside the arc there. He's still almost in the centre square, so he's a good 55, probably nearly 60 metres out.
Yeah.
Can get onto a huge boomer if he does, but I think he'll just try and spot this up for Pinion. I think he's looking for the screwy.
And what a fair breeze behind.
And he's got hold, and she's going down low and it goes out. Victor can't make it out, comes out the back though, comes over quick to Victor here in Zachary Dowling, goes off. Compass back into attack, he gets swung around there, and I think it's an FAD for going afterwards, and his sling tackle the umpire indicated, and it will be against Barillo then. Sorry, I don't think it would be one there as Endersby got too long, and of course comes to the danger man now in
I think he's
Pinion.
A bit lucky then, I think.
Yeah, well, it's not going off, it's coming off of Pinion anyway, so it's coming around to Hunter. So Hunter with the ball, he turned around and say, yeah, even if it's a sling, it's you'd think that if it's a sling tackle, you're kicking the ball. Well, it's the FAD should be after the ball's gone, but still, decision's made. So Compass now line up. Hunter comes in, drives up, hangs the ball up. It looks pretty good. Umpire doesn't like it though. He's come across. He says it's on the outside of him there, so it turns around a minor score. So they go to 7 goals 7 on the FBA scoreboard to 3 goals 5 Victor Harbour.
The ball is coming back in by courtesy of Victor. They kick the ball long out there. They've got a couple of players waiting under the ball, and they'll get the free kick here, and the free kick goes out there to number 2 in Kane Cooper. And he's got the ball and he kicks it down. He's down the club road.
Oh, you can't do that.
Perhaps he should have got the free kick as well. That Compass player.
How can you miss that when you go up there and you forearm into the player in front of you and knock him down? Then you look up and go to the ball.
Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up high again over there, and the player kicks the ball down the ground and try to get out with the ball. Then was Michael Ross. He can't complete that though, and down go Victor now. Vincent's down there. He's set a fair sort of pace down there, but anyway, Compass will get it back again.
That was good. He handballed it out, and the player knew he was under pressure. He kicked it out the air off the handball.
How Simmons takes a mark. Oh, he's got no one on that player there in the middle. And
Cody Connor.
And Connor there can. Well, there's no one right down near the forward line. If I can get one right over the top of the pack down there, and Victor have got a heap of players standing around there, and up they go with it. Almost a mark taken down there.
Oh, chopping the arm, he said. And free kick to Victor Harbour.
That's Overall, isn't it?
Overall, yep.
So Overall's got it now. Goes back, does a little pass, and that's lucky to be far enough for a mark, but anyway, comes in now and across the oval. It's gone out there to Braden Miller, and kicks it over the front, and again Hicks has got the ball, and Compass now.
It's free kick to Ziggy. Spoil too high.
Well, you wouldn't want to give Ziggy a free kick from that position too often. He's normally a pretty good kick for goal from about that far out. So if he can do that, at the moment there's 20 points the difference. Not forgetting that Compass is still kicking with the breeze. think we were out there a few weeks ago and Compass nearly got beaten after being well
Yep.
had.
Yeah, he's missed that one.
He's missed that one as well. So 1 point only, so it's 7 goals 8 to Mount Compass and 3 goals 6.
5 if I make it, yes. 3-5 to them.
So it's 5, is it?
Yep. Comes back out by Victor, goes off, comes off hands over the boundary line for a ball up on the forward flank for Mount Compass on the clubroom side. Turn around set, so going off. Looks like most of the scoreboards are underway, but yeah, they're sort of all over the shop, so you can't hard to believe some of them, but up it goes. Ruckman goes into him, goes out there. Chalor can't get it. Compass picks it all up through there. Goes out forward. Pinion goes up over the back. Goes up straight over there. Compass did what they wanted then. That come off the hill then of
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
By matching Victor as they go, and that's going to make it tougher and tougher for Victor Harbour. They're fighting, I would say they're only probably going to stick still second or third, so I can't see McLaren's losing top,
No.
but that's possible. But yeah, so back in the centre it goes, out it comes out wide. Compass turns around, picks it all up. Simmons comes out, he gets wrapped up. The umpire will come in for another ball up. Gets out to him, so in 14, nearly 15 minutes gone, third quarter, up it goes. Trelaw gets it, comes straight back over to Compass, though, in Jordan Hooper. Hooper goes forward, Spoil comes out, off hands, goes over, rolls over the boundary line for a ball in by the boundary umpire, who's caught out once again, went the wrong way, I think, and he's catching up play now, so scores we've got while we catch around. We've got Langhorne Creek 6-6, Goolwa Port Elliot no score, Encounter Bay 3-3, McLaren Districts 2-6, Wollonga 4-5, Myponga Select 4-13, and Yank and Strath were tied up with 5-1 apiece. So the ball,
find that hard to believe.
yeah, that's what I thought. Goes in, Pinion takes the ball out of the ruck, then he gets his boot to it, turns around. Victor though, get it now, come. They repel out to the flank, goes out. Overall breaks out, he hushes it back through, goes out, finds his player out there in Barillo. Barillo goes up forward, goes over there, turns around. Elmsley comes up, goes out. He goes up, 2 tackle, has to go for holding the ball. No, the umpire's got him for 1 for high, and he has. Probably lucky the player come past him in the tackle coming around. He had plenty of opportunity to get rid of it, so but it goes up. So Jackson Elms
He
with
just
the
kept
ball.
his hands down, it would have been all right.
Yeah. As I said, the other player was coming past, he was being swung around, so contacted was up. I think because he held it up, the player was going for it, and the umpire saw it as high. So Elms now comes in, lines up, has not kicked a goal yet. Staggers a bit, goes out, drops it all up, goes up, kicks in the man on the mark. Not the way to go out to it. Turns round, so Compass got away with that one. And it comes back to a ball up.
On the mouth, wouldn't it?
Oh.
A day like the day.
Yeah, soft leather.
Oh, soft
up
leather.
it goes. In the battle, goes up, Ruckman goes up, comes out through there in Auckland for Compass. It goes up and it gets wrapped up once again for another ball up. Still on that forward flank for Victor, up they go. Comes back down, kicked around, can't get out with it. There is Michael Ross, seemed to have a quiet one today, and he turned around and goes up for a ball up once again. Overall pushes and shoves underneath again, comes back out, comes back underneath there. Compass goes in, comes back out, but the whistle's gone for another ball up. Still in the same spot. That forward flank far side there for Victor. Up they go, comes back out there, kicked out there. Compass goes forward, but it's all Victor at the back now. turns round, goes up forward it goes, turns round onto the chest, out comes Basham, bowls the player over, turns round, he gets up, shove on the top, handball goes out, comes over quickly. I reckon that one there could be Leo Turner. He goes back, kicks it smartly over his head. Player took his eyes off the ball there, turns round, gets up, he sling tackles, got to be a free kick. Not paid by the umpire this time. Goes back to Simmons. Simmons goes back, gets it back again. Goes out there now, goes out wide, and he finds his player out there on the forward flank. That goes out there to Zach Hill. Hill goes out, turns around, his player couldn't get it in. Hooper gets wrapped up, he turns around, he'll go for holding the ball, and it's on the back flank there for Victor Harbour. Comes back out here to Harry Vincent. Victor now, repelling this one going out. Comes over. Drives this ball up to the scoreboard, going awfully close, over they go, turns around, gets up onto there, contact was made, and head high there to Sam Overall. So his mate throws it back, and he's got to go back another 15 metres to get the ball.
Just as well it was in the opposition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Otherwise it would have been another 25-metre penalty.
It's one of those don'ts. First time they just said, well, the ball says thrown back on the full. Well, it wasn't, so...
Way over his head. That was his teammate, though.
Yeah, I've seen them done before. Up they go in, comes in now, Compass now, with the ball, don't know who to get it out. Out they go, he turns around, he gets wrapped up, goes back down there, and they manage to hold it up. They turn around, and 22's holding his head is Hooper, Jordan Hooper.
I seen little Dick Litley do that one day, and he put his arm round his own neck and got a free kick.
Yeah. Comes out quickly through there, and Zach Dowling, he goes forward, and Tom Vakunas gets the ball on the back flank, steps off inside, comes out, it's going to be a run, comes out quickly, and this one here is Leo Turner. Turner goes out wide, turns around, goes out, gets up there. Victor Harbour now goes into attack, and that's a bad kick, and Tommy Vakunas picks it all up. He goes off, goes out, and he's kicked straight to the Victor player. Barillo.
Well, he was leading, wasn't he?
He was by himself. That was a shocker by Tom then. Out comes Overall. He can't get to it. Picked up here quickly by Compass. Compass drives that ball forward. Goes off there, over the back, finds the player in Hicks. Hicks now for Compass. Drives up to full forward. Body on body over here. Pinion can't get to it. Over the back with Ziggy Vakunas. He can't get to it. He gets pushed over the boundary line. And it's a ball up in the forward pocket for Mount Compass. 20 minutes gone. The FPH scoreboard, we have 8-8, isn't it, to Mount Compass? 2, 4, 6, 8, yep. 8-8 to Mount Compass to 3-5 to Victor Harbour, Kevy.
Boundary umpire's got it now, and he'll throw it in. Only a couple of metres around from the behind post. Good throw in down there by the boundary umpire. On the ground it goes. Down it goes, and Compass has got a free kick, I think, out of this. They've got a shot on goal. They have. It was grabbed around the neck, and the player with the ball is number 33 out there, Lucky Nash. So
he missed his last shot.
Yeah, but I reckon he's probably on a better ankle this time.
Yeah.
He goes back now, comes in, has a shot. And they like that one, I think, and that is a goal.
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
Yep, 22 minutes gone here. The ball is on its way back, so turn around, go on. So yes, it's going to be a big strong battle by Victor here. They've been matched every time they've scored. Compass have come back, and they've actually kicked 3 now to the 1 of Victor, so it makes their game tougher and tougher each time it goes. Back in the centre it goes up and down it comes. Turn around, picked out there. Missed in air, he goes back down, comes back on the ground, and there's a free kick here to Victor Harbour for being held onto. Comes back out, gets over here now to Tom Neville. Tom Neville is just watching his time, Umpire's telling him to move on, and he does. Drives this up to the forward flank. Out they go, up and down. Comes around quickly through there in Bartram. Bartram goes up, turns around, up it comes out. Compass picks the ball up, goes back wide, turns around, soft kicks it up straight to two Victor Harbour players. You do not spot them players when they're tight like that. Goes out, he goes wide, and he finds Michael Ross. And I reckon that's the first mark he's taken today.
Well,
so
he's not. He hasn't taken too many, but
no, Michael Ross
he hasn't kicked
hasn't
a goal.
had no, I don't think he's had too many kicks either, to tell you the honest truth.
Anyway, that's
stats would be right down to what we used to see with him.
He's got his chance now to put this one through, and maybe a couple more, and put them back in it. But they've got to get 6 to get themselves back into it.
He's missed that one badly.
Yes, yeah.
Gone right across, so he's missed. So Victor Harbour go to 3 goals, 6 on the FP Ag scoreboard, trailing Mount Compass 9 goals, 8.
And Compass now play on, and away they go with the ball. Ball will go right down to the centre of the ground. Pinion doesn't drop many of them.
Straight up to Ziggy.
And he goes around on his right boot, and there's a player way out that side at the back of the pack down there. If you can get him, there's 2 Compass players out there. And the ball now goes right down to the forward line. Coming out down there with, would that be Hunter, would it?
No, that was young Lockie Nash again. Grabbed it, but he was tackled quickly by Victor. So it's in the forward pocket for Mount Compass. Ziggy goes up for the ruck, pushes all out, steps over there, comes over the boundary line. I reckon it was over before it was touched. And it's going to be a free kick here to Nathan Hicks for Mount Compass. He's indicating he's going to have a shot. The umpires are discussing here. The boundary umpire's indicating that it's hands out in full, so he said it was a go, and the umpire's overridden him and said, no, you will throw it in. Well, it's very unusual to be over-calling your own fellow umpires. Anyhow, he throws it in now. Ziggy goes up, backhands it across, goes off there and triples across the boundary line for another ball in. Which picks it up, thinking that he'll get it because it's untouched, but it was a ruck duel and didn't go on the full, so you can't get it. Up it goes by the boundary umpire once again. Ziggy goes under, up and down it goes, comes out there, dropped out there by Victor, but he was swung around too long and gone, and he will get the mark there in Dylan Kleinig in the back pocket.
He was held on for a fair while.
Yeah. So Dylan Kleinig here now. Can't wait, he's just holding this one up. Goes out wide to the scoreboard, goes out onto there, up and down, picked up, dropped by Compass, comes out to Klaus Simmons. Simmons breaks away, handballs all the way back, finds his player there in Brandon McKenzie. McKenzie goes in, finds his player, hits again to Klaus Simmons. He goes off now, goes up onto the boundary line, steps up here, beautiful here, turns around for Compass, goes in, and he's made a meal of that one. Over the top it goes, and goes out of bounds, and it says off the pack, so it'll be a touch the post actually, so it'll be a boundary throw in. That was a bad miss by Cody Connor then.
He should have run straight at the goal. He ran away from it.
Yeah, he kicked it and then let it come off the inside of his boot. That was the end of it. Boundary umpire right near the point post. Compass's attack though, up they go. Pinion tries to push him out, comes out wide, goes out there quickly to Barillo. Barillo goes forward. Compass gets it, tosses it all out, and that was a throw. Look at you, when they argue, they know they've done it. He says, hand was still went. And it wasn't, you could see it. So the ball comes back to overall. Overall for Victor Harbour. He's holding this up. He's just happy to see the clock wind down while Compass has got the wind. So he goes up, drives it out wide, goes out wide in the flank. There goes the siren. So at 3/4 time, we have Mount Compass on 9 goals, 8 to Victor Harbour on 3 goals, 6, isn't it? Or 5, we say. 2,
3,
4,
6, I
6, yep. 3-6. So we'll try to get scores around the ground. So this is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, Match of the Round, on air and YouTube.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Trevor Pryor at Mount Compass.
Thank you very much for that, Ian.
We've got funny scores here.
Yeah, we got some hiccups going on here in the scoreboard, so we can't guarantee you 2 scores, folks, because they're still telling us that they're quarter time. One's telling us it's half time, official, unofficial, and it's turned around and the scores haven't changed in the first quarter, so we don't know. What we have on the scoreboards, which are unofficial, but they are the ones on there, is at this stage, Langhorne Creek is still showing 6-6 to Goolwa Port Elliot, no score. Encounter Bay 5-7, leading McLaren Districts 3-7. That's the top side, so they'll come back to ground a little bit more now. Willunga are 5-8 to Myponga Selix 9-15. So Myponga Selix will be starting to eye a bit of this top spot off. And Yank at this stage is still showing us that what they had up on the board 5-1 to 5-1 apiece. So it's we can't take any credit from Langhorne Creek, Goolwa Port Elliot or Yank Strath because of the scores that are on there. There's been no huge change on to them. Of course, like the other ones there at the stage, well, looks like it could be an upset coming in with Encounter Bay on their way to perhaps beating McLaren Districts, and I think they were only a game clear of Myponga Selix and Victor Harbour. Of course, Victor Harbour are going to do it tough here. They're going to have a hard wave. So Myponga Selix come up, there could be just about tied up in a bit of a positional change.
Yeah, well, you could find that McLaren could move down the ladder a little bit because their percentages.
Yeah, well, they're a game good. Clear at the moment, but
at the moment,
but like I said, so Myponga will draw if it goes this way. Myponga will draw on equal games, so there'll be a percentage change there. But if Victor lose this, well, they're still going to be a game behind too. So they won't change the position, but Compass is getting that break, so Compass get away with this one, and Willunga look like they're going to beat. Willunga might be the team that's sitting dangerously close to going out to 5 with Langhorne Creek. So although I think Willunga have got an easier team at the for their minor game, I think so. So it'll be interesting to see. But but I don't think the top 5 will shift around. Just might be a bit of positional changing going on. So. But McLaren's...
Willunga and Compass will have the same number of wins.
Yeah. Yep, so as I said, sitting onto there, so there may be a bit, but that'll it'll finish up now. Like I said, Willunga will the Creeks should deal with Goolwa Port Elliot, so they'll bring them a little bit closer. So as we start to get underway here, as the players are setting themselves back into positions, the umpires are interchange here. So we'll keep our eye greatly glued onto here to see how they go on for the minor round at the end. and hopefully we can get them up to date to go. So
we need them up to date by the end of this
Oh,
quarter.
Yeah, the
Otherwise
listeners out there want to know sort of pretty what goes on, but hopefully, like I said, going on. But I don't hold much judgment for the Creeks or the Strath one. I don't think anyone knows how to operate it properly.
I don't think that's going to make much difference, though, is it?
Yeah. Anyway, we're underway here at Mount Compass Oval. Up they go. Compass goes up. Can't get it back down. Comes in the centre. Victor gets wrapped up there, and they'll go up for another ball up. Compass just have to keep matching them here. Up they go. Ruckman go up, comes out through there. Klaus Simmons gets it. It's got into a bit of a play that goes out quickly out there to Endersby. Endersby spins it around for Compass. Goes up out the back there. Goes off quickly over there to Cody Connor. Cody Connor's forced over the boundary line. It'll be a boundary throw in on the far side on the forward flank for Mount Compass. Kicking up to the hill, and still that breeze is still around there a bit, so up it goes, comes back down. Victor Harbour can't get to it, picked up there by Simmons. Simmons goes out, turns around, Compass gets it, he gets wrapped up in Hicks. He makes the effort, but he's making sure it wasn't coming out either.
Yeah,
so it goes up.
It didn't come out.
Ball goes up, Ruckman goes up, comes back out there. Can't come out through there. Goes over, picked up there. Compass throws the ball. Victor throws the ball out. Quick kick forward. Goes forward. Off the chest of Overall. Overall handballs back inside. Comes out quickly. Can't pick it up. Neville goes off out there. Compass now there. And he turns around as a crude tackle here. And it comes back to Victor Harbour and Tom Neville. Tom Neville drives this ball out to the lead out there, and he finds Michael Ross. So Michael Ross gets up.
Well, you said he hadn't kicked a goal. Well, here's his chance.
Yeah, I don't think he's happy with the mud here. I don't think he likes the wet muddy conditions, so doesn't look a happy boy.
Well, I don't think there's too many people that do like these muddy conditions.
Yeah, people at my bonga used to love it.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's in their jeans. I think it was in their jeans, their hair, their nostrils, their toes, everywhere.
And their mouth.
In he comes,
That's
drives this ball up, looks pretty good. Umpire's not moving. Waits for the signal from him. He gets it. There's the goal.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Screen or down towards the school or Victor Harbour end we call it. So umpire Brett with the ball once again back in the centre, turns round, off it goes, up they go, up and down it comes out there. Victor Harbour gets it. Oh, that was high, crude that one was, but yeah, so it goes out. So Victor now comes back in through, must have been up into it, goes out into it anyway, through Wees it was, goes up over the back. Victor Mount Compass gets it, gets tackled, ball comes out. It was a late one on the Compass players who kicked it out too. Comes back over, comes out, socket off the ground. Compass turn around, picks it away. Oh, there's a sling. Has to go for that. Free kick to Mount Compass. So comes up here now through through Lockie Nash again, and there's a 25 metre. So if you want to go on with it, you'll pay the penalties. So it goes out. So Lockie Nash with it now for Mount Compass in a true centre position. Goes up, plays it up the top side. Coming out onto it, it's Victor Harbour. Up they go. They can't get it with one hand in Trelaw. They go down, comes back in the ground. Compass makes sure they wrap this up here, and they turn around. It'll be a ball up on the forward flank. Clubroom side, up this top side, up they go. Ruckman goes up, turn around, can't get it. Hanging onto it. It's not bad, is it? One player, Victor now, get the advantage, go onto it, they go up forward, goes out there to Michael Ross, followed by Vicunis, turns around, Ross made a dive for it and sucked the umpire in, and he got the free kick. So Michael Ross with it now, kicked the last goal, drives it off into the pocket, out they go, up it goes, over the back, Victor player just crashed the pack, Mount Compass made sure that it goes through for a minor score, So Victor Harbour go to 4 goals 7 now on the FPAG scoreboard to 9 goals 8 Mount Compass. And Compass can't hang on like this.
Jumping about to kick the ball back in, and the breeze is still there, and back it goes. And luckily for them, they've got a player back in the back pocket there.
Brandon McKenzie.
So he's taken his time.
Well, he will too.
Take his time as long as he wants, I suppose, as long as the umpire lets him. And here's a chance now for Victor Harbour. They've stopped, and the umpire throws the ball up. Up goes the ball's on the ground, player is on the ground with the ball, and he gives it back to the umpire. Up it goes again.
Oh, put his leg up. Unfortunately, the trouble was that he held the ruckman out. He's argued now, that gives it away. He held the ruckman out and he saw Bartram coming running in from the front, so he put his leg up to defend himself. And of course the umpire said you're not allowed to have your leg up in the ruck duel, but the unfortunate thing was the player coming in was not the ruckman.
Anyway, this could be another goal, and it is another goal too, and that goes to
Beachside Bedding next to Habra Pharmacy is your local sleep specialist, featuring SA-made bedding from Sealy, AH Beard and Adriatic Slumber. Mary and her team at Beachside Bedding also offer a beautiful range of locally made Fluorio furniture. Beachside Bedding offers free delivery and old mattress removal, and is open Monday to Saturday at 295 Port Elliot Road, Habra. Always competitive on price with real product knowledge. Beachside Bedding.
6 goals 7 up there now. So
Wheatman comes on for ruck now in place of the for Mount Compass.
One more goal there will make a bit of a...
Yeah, still a fair bit though, isn't it?
Yeah,
4 goals on it, so it goes up and down, comes out, Mount Compass coming through. Klaus Simmons gets the ball, he gets wrapped up and it goes just outside the centre circle. Up they go, they're here, the ball sets it up, goes around, ruckman go up, pushes all out, comes a Victor, quick slam it forward, off they go, comes out quickly, he loses it in the tackle, turns around, goes on, hanging on too long, that is unlucky, it come out in the tackle, comes around to Bartram again, Bartram goes forward, out it comes, Tommy Vakunas goes after it, turns around, picked all up, he was going to go back inside, but he didn't, now it comes to Tom Vakunas, Vakunas goes out wide, and he finds his player on the back flank. So Compass now just need to control this ball, take a bit of time away, goes up and out, Ziggy goes up and he pulls in a big strong mark there on the true wing position. Nothing forward for Compass though, they're all gone back. Ziggy now sets himself up, drives this ball right up into the forward flank. Up they go. Trelaw, his own player, gets in the back of him. He turns around, he'll look up wanting to say why he didn't get a free kick. It was his own mate. So he goes up onto it there and he turns around and that's held up there by Pinion on the forward flank for Mount Compass.
He's not happy about that. Probably marked it.
Yeah, probably would have, I'd say. Anyhow, umpire Marks throws the ball up, goes out wide, flicked over the back, goes in the hands of Compass. Oh, he gets slung down. He has not learnt that should have been a free kick. They've paid it out to it, and that player there for Victor was Zach Dowling, has been pinged 3 or 4 times already for that. Up it goes out wide, comes back down there, jumps on the ball, there is Compass, he breaks out, he comes around, he drags down, he turns around, gets onto it, and the umpire comes back in for a ball up. Still on that forward flank, far side the ground, up they go, pushed out the back, goes down to there, Compass gets down onto it, turn around, Much can't get it for Victor Harbour, and the umpire comes in to repeat it once again. So it's getting tidying up now, clock is ticking, Victor is still behind. So he gets up on there, up it goes, smashed over behind by Trelaw, goes out wide, Vincent can't get to it, picks it up again, goes out there, turns around, drops the ball in the tackle, got away with that one Victor. He turns around, gets up, he lays the tackle, and the umpire comes back in for another ball up. On the wing position, slightly advantage to Mount Compass. Up she goes, pushed all out there, comes back down, picked up beautifully by Compass, drives out
Oh,
there,
well
kicks
done.
it into the smother though,
Yeah.
goes off, comes back into Compass, they goes up onto there, Vincent can't get to it, turns around, there's a high, Victor Harbour getting the free kicks out here now, and they come out there, he goes out, finds his player out there, and Wheeze handballs over again, goes out there, and he finds his player out there in Sam Overall drives this ball forward, up they go, spoilt from behind by Compass, comes back into it, flicked the ball up to his player coming through, he gets up, he goes onto it, made the attempt, didn't go to it, he was wrapped up in Jade Cooper, and it'll be a ball up on the forward flank for Victor Harbour this time. Up they go, goes out to it, back and down, Compass going into it, comes out through there, can't get through its stock, goes back in the ground, so it's a ball up. So the FPA scoreboard, Mount Compass 9-8 to Victor Harbour 5-7.
And the ball now is thrown up on the half forward flank for Victor out there, and the play goes on. Player there is dragged along the ground, and finally he lets go of it, and Victor are going in hard here. Players on the ground, there's another one on the ground from Mount Compass. Luckily the ground's nice and soft. Anyway, the umpire throws the ball up again. Here's a chance. Victor are going in there trying to do everything to get this ball down their end, and it's on the ground now. Plenty of them around the ball this time, and I think this is going to happen for the rest of the afternoon. Umpire grabs hold of the ball again.
11 minutes just gone.
Yeah, still plenty of time to go. They jump up high, and there's a push down there for the ruck, and the boundary umpire now will get involved and throw it in. So the ball will be thrown in by the boundary umpire. 25 points of difference out there at the moment. The ball's on the ground though. Victor have got to get it out. Mount Compass are trying to make sure they don't. And the ball will be thrown up again. Up it goes again. The ruckman, all sorts of hanging and pushing and carrying on going on there. And here's a chance now. Here's one that's gone over the top down there for Victor. They've got it down now nowhere. Mount Compass just lay on top of it again. And that was number 19 that laid on top of it then. And up they go. It's on the ground again. It's just like a rugby game.
Yes.
You're just trying to get a few
just
metres
a great
at a
pack
time,
running
isn't
around
it?
here.
Yeah.
Compass can't afford to get it out and kick it out because it's going to set up. There's a free kick here too. Mount Compass comes back here and it's going off to Cody Connor. So Cody Connor just needs control of this ball. Just spot the player up. He does. He goes out wide and he finds Hunter. So Hunter now with the ball. If they kick this one, they're going backwards though. But if they can control it and bite time off, they need to spot their targets. Hunter now goes straight up to the wing. Up they go. Up the back goes over. Out the back it goes. Pinion goes for it and it goes over the boundary line for a off the boot, I reckon it was. So Compass are going to get the free recipient one through Ziggy Vakunas, or a free because he's come back inside, so must have been a free. Ziggy now puts it all up. He'll be looking for Pinion. Pinion goes up, can't go up to it. Turns, oh, that looked tight when he spun around. If he hadn't spun, I reckon he would have got the free. It looked like it. So anyway, it's a ball up on the forward flank for Mount Compass. Ooh, it knocked him around.
He
Showed
could have
hits.
easily got a shoulder injury out of that.
Up it goes out wide, over the top. Vincent gets it, hands it all back, turns around, goes over. Compass comes back onto it.
Oh,
Turns
well
around,
done.
gets up beautifully, couldn't get around, picked up by Compass. They've slammed it forward, and it's a mark dropped there by Victor Harbour, and it'll be a ball up in the forward pocket. He's going down for cramp through there as Dylan Kleinig, but that won't do him any good. Doesn't want to waste time.
He's got a
So up they go. Trelaw gets the ball out. Over it comes. Victor play it all out. He'll get hanging on too long. Free kick to Victor Harbour. So turn around, comes up to it. Umpire hasn't, so he didn't see it. He hasn't paid it. No, so it's a ball up right in that forward, still in that forward flank area. Inside the zone there, goes up, pushes out. Victor pushed it back again. Klaus Simmons gets it, kicks forward, and it's marked there by Victor. He just gets his kick away, goes up wide, up and over, turns around, comes back. Interference there by Sam Overall, and a free kick there to Hunter. Hunter goes out and finds his player out there in Brandon McKenzie. McKenzie now, he's on the wing position, turns around. If he comes up this side, he had two players, so he drives right up looking for Pinion. Up they come, comes back out, they ground, goes back down, turns around. Bartram can't get the boot, which is probably lucky. He rolls over the boundary line for a throw in on that forward flank for Mount Compass. Well, she's ticking away now, Kevy, towards 15 minutes, so ball's been stagnant around where it goes. Up and down it goes. Compass tries to get it all out. He can't get out to it. Umpire comes in. FBA scoreboard. Mount Compass 9-8 to Victor Harbour 5-7.
It'll be about 10 minutes of this quarter to go, I reckon. Anyway, Mount Compass going through there with it. Hold the ball in here, and the umpire will come in and throw it up. Up it goes. Pushed down. Victor tried to pick it up. Was kicked along the ground though. Here's a chance now. They can get it further down the ground over the back of the pack. Can they get it over? No, they can't. Well, stop down there by Mount Compass.
McKenzie.
And the ball goes over the top. And that
spots his player up there. I reckon that's King, Matthew King.
And that's 15, isn't it?
Yeah, I reckon that's Zamet, isn't it? Yep.
Yep. Zamet, he's having a long shot in. Over the back of the pack it goes.
Hang it on, free kick to Ziggy.
And that's just about the ball game, I reckon. Now they've stopped it.
He'll wait for the Pinion to get right back in the full forward position and boom it in.
And in it goes. Coming out. That's picked up there by Victor. That might have been.
Straight in the hands over there of Jaden Wheatman for Mount Compass.
Yeah, they're just stopping it, aren't they?
Yep, they set the defensive line up.
Yep. And it's working pretty well for them. They come through again. Compass there.
Oh, Pinion's hanging out for it, but he's not going to get it. Umpire Marks took his eye off and went in the pocket there, and she's another ball up right in that forward pocket for Mount Compass. Up they go, out the back it comes, goes out the back, turns around. Bartram tries to get to it, can't get to it, and he's thumped over the boundary line for a boundary throw and still in that forward pocket. So Mount Compass are doing what they need to. We've got, 17 minutes gone now. So she's ticking away, she's making this harder and harder for Victor Harbour. This is going to set a few birds are buzzing around here with the finals coming up. Ross drops the ball for Victor, goes back out. Bartram can't get to it, comes out the back, goes over to Mutch. Mutch can't get it, and he takes it over the boundary line for another boundary throw in that forward pocket. Yeah, with a couple of teams going in the finals now without winnings coming up, and so form's starting to go out.
You've got 1 week to do it.
Yeah, could open up all the final series, which is going to be good. So up and down it goes, comes back down. Compass trying to get it up. Pinion's in there. S is on there, turn around, it's held in underneath him, and the umpire's pinged him for holding the ball. Third one in, it's held in under there by Ross, and he's picked it. So anyhow, there she goes. So Victor now, bring it out, the clubroom side. Goes out, up the top. That's spoiled on, looked like a spoil come good enough. Didn't take the arms. He can't take it away if he pays the mark, so no advantage. So it goes back to Victor Harbour. In the back pocket though, up on the clubroom side. Turns around, goes up, drives this ball up, goes right now to the wing. Over the back there is Mount Compass. He's getting told to hold down, steady down, and Shane Heatley. Shane Heatley goes over, straight away over there, Leo Turner touched it up and down, it goes over to Compass. That looked high. Umpire said that it was out of bounds, so it's going to be a ball in that forward pocket for Mount Compass. Clubroom side, turn around, the clock is really ticking now, heading towards 19 minutes gone. This could be virtually enough. If they get a goal, this is good night nurse. Yeah. Or if they can hold it in there for another 2 minutes to be going. Pinion goes up, can't get it. Quickly slammed out there by Victor. Victor goes forward. Overall gets it turns around, he needs to play on. Nobody back there though. He goes strong. 2 on 1 here and Compass's advantage. Comes back out here to Hunter. Hunter goes up. He'll pick up. He turns around. He gets wrapped onto, fall down onto there. He goes on. They'll wrap it up onto here. And the umpire says, holding the ball, you work that one out. He dived on it, rolled over it, and the Victor player grabbed it off of him. So Hunter actually didn't have it. So there you go. Anyhow, so Vincent now rolls up. He will have a shot. Virtually heading into the time on now. Drives off, hangs this ball up, hangs it all over. Umpire goes too far. He misses. That's the minor score. So Victor go to 5 goals 8 now to turn around to Mount Compass 9 goals 8. So
Yeah,
still a 4 goals
still
on it,
4
Kevin.
goals, yeah, they can't possibly kick 4
and
goals.
into the 20-minute mark now.
Yeah,
And we've had 2 goals kicked this quarter, so you wouldn't think there'd be too much time on.
They wouldn't kick 4 for the one side now. Anyway, they kick it down the ground. It goes almost a mark taken there by Compass. Get the hand pass away. And did he touch that on the ground?
Yeah.
He made an effort to.
But he had to because there's nothing forward.
Yeah. And Victor now have got it. This player here is in a bit of trouble. No, he's not.
Kicks
it further down the ground.
Mackenzie.
And Mackenzie again. Plays well, doesn't he? He's just there all the time.
Out to Hunter. Yeah, they're
across.
just using the clock now.
And someone would have their eye very much on the clock, I would think.
Oh, the runner would be.
Yeah. No. I reckon there'd probably be about 6 minutes to go.
Touched out
and
of
that's
bounds,
allowing
what
for
Compass wants.
time
There
on
goes
the
the
clock.
runner now. Boys, there is. So, yeah, so some interesting scores coming up, folks. So we'll be happy to see them at the end. Up they go, comes back down. Ball goes up, Zimmer, and it goes out there, and that one there once again. Otherwise, come into the last quarter for sure. Is there is Compass player, so he goes up. The umpire comes back in once again, and it goes back out again for another throw up. Ruckman go again. Ross comes over the top with it. Out they go to Turner. Turner kicks it up and down. That wouldn't be 15 metres. Goes out the back. Comes back down. Compass goes down. The ball goes out quickly around there to Barillo. Barillo puts it all up. Over goes there. Overall drops it right in front of the umpire. Kicks up there by Victor Harbour, and he slams it out of bounds on the full. So there's a big relief there to Mount Compass. So we've headed into 22 gone, Kevy, so
It's 1 minute at a time on.
Yeah, and so wait for this now because the ball is out over the fence and a kick back in. Mount Compass with the ball. Goes back there now, gets on. Time on's called back in, gets the ball, gets back onto it. Drives this ball out that far flank. Up they go, up and down. Ziggy can't get the second one. Goes back to Compass. Ziggy gets caught too high. Goes down the round, holds it all up, and they hold it in there. And the umpire's still letting it go, and he'll blow the whistle for a ball up. It's on the forward flank for Victor Harbour. Pushed in the throat around there. Then there's no free kick. Compass goes out. Pansel back to Hicks. Hicks gets it all out. Smack goes around. Compass goes down. He turns around, puts it on the ground. Umpire's letting it go. Comes back in there. Now he has to ball it up. It'll be a ball up, and I'm afraid this will be enough. Victor Harbour cannot kick the 3 goals required.
Okay.
Up they go, held out the back. Compass comes over the back. He dives on the ball, goes back down. Umpire's looking around, comes all out, and the ball goes over the boundary line. He turns around and it comes off the boot, which should be a throw in. Umpire's going to confer, but it's got to be a kick. It can't be just rolled off with a pack. It has to be a deliberate kick. So the boundary umpire wins out on this one. He takes it back in and holds it back up there to go. Still on that forward flank. Goes up. Victor slaps it all over. Compass slapped it all back. Victor recovered. They kick up and down. Out they go. In the backs. Defensive one goes out. Over the back it goes. Compass with the run. They go back in. Tommy Vicunas gets to it. He can't have it. They turn around and it'll be a ball up by the umpire who is directly there. Holds up onto here now. Holds this aloft. Goes up. Overall, can't get it all out. Comes off. Vicunas can't get it. Tommy, he goes back. He wraps up. He gets a Harry Vincent. He does make an attempt. The umpire says, don't look at me. You make an attempt holding the ball. You dive on the ball, you must make an attempt. So, like I said, they paid them, then they stopped paying a few, and now they have. So it's gone up. So Compass now, with this ball, drives this ball right out the flank. Off it goes. That's a bad kick off the side of the boot, out in the full, and returns it back to Victor Harbour. There goes the siren. So on the FPH scoreboard, Compass did not score this quarter. They finished up with 9 goals, 8. They've defeated Victor Harbour on 5 goals, 8. That right, Kevy? So
yes, 2 goals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Certainly is.
2 goals this last quarter.
Yep. So it goes out of there. So Compass have cemented their spot in the finals. Victor Harbour take a loss. Like I was saying beforehand, that will go around anywhere onto the finals coming up into now, with the sides beating each other here now, and we go on to here. And the upsets keep coming, Kevin.
Well, Victor Harbour is still in the top 5.
They won't be out the 5, but what am I saying? All of a sudden now, Victor Harbour were undefeated. They were the form side going, and now they've lost a game. So will it dent their prides going up? We don't know. But yeah, so we'll try and get some scores around the ground while we go out here. If you want to read through the goal kickers for them, Kevy, and I'll try and chase these ones out.
Oh, okay, I'll do the goal kickers. The goal kickers for Mount Compass, we've got down here. These eyes I've got are no good. Nathan Hicks has got 1. This is for Mount Compass. 3 to Tom Pinion. 2 to Nash. 1 to Cody Connor. And 2 to Ziggy Vicunas. And for Victor Harbour, we've got 1 to Michael Ross, 1 to Zach Dowling, 1 to Jesse McKinnon, 1 to Sam Basham, and 1 to Reece Bartram. So, yeah, Victor Harbour, they had 5 goal kickers with a goal each.
Certainly is. Yeah, the scores are still coming through, folks. We've got at this moment they're still going on into the quarters, but at this stage we have Willunga Maiponga Selix with the time clock showing the 4th quarter at 31 minutes. We have Maiponga Selix 13 goals 17, 95 to Willunga 10 goals 9. So Willunga will miss that one out. So Victor and Willunga both lose today. Langhorns Creek is still set the same as they have been for the start onto there, so we don't know. That's still showing us 6-6 to nothing, so that can't be correct. Yankalilla, it's showing us in the 3rd quarter, which possibly could be correct because that was a late start. At this stage, Strathalbyn is showing 9-4 to Yankalilla 7-3. So that's a close game. Yankalilla are making an effort onto that. So that's pretty well much it. It's lights have come onto here. I don't know if it's really worthwhile hanging around too much, Kebby, because with these ones, the Yank game could be going on.
We could be here for a while.
Well, the Yank one could be almost, a good half a quarter or something behind them. So, but Encounter Bay at the moment are 10 points in front with a 25-minute mark here of the last quarter. Langhorn Creeks are showing the same score they have all day. Full time at Maiponga Selix, they've won 13-17 to Willunga 6-9. That's full time there. Full time here. So that's the wrap up. So far, all we can give you, it looks like Strathalbyn will be winners. Encounter Bay are still going, and they're only 4 points up now, 48 to 44. So that one's tightening up pretty well. And turn around, like I said, so, and it looks Maiponga Selix. So at this stage, we will wrap up and go off into there. Hopefully, they'll go around. So this is 90.1 Happy FM, Great Southern Footy, matching around on air and YouTube.
has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.